Okay, now we have Severog all set up. Let's just check him out here and let's do a test run here. We'll click play. Here comes our character. Oh yeah, man, he looks bitchin' as hell. If you invited Severog over to your house, he'd be the life of the party, man. Check this out. So now we have, let me flip him around here. Go sideways, whoops. Look at that, really cool. I forgot to paint out the weights on the front straps, so that's why they were all stiff like that. So now we have our cool character, but let me go to simulate here. Get this guy where we want to be here and get closer. The problem we have is when he goes down to the floor, his clothing goes right through the floor. And that's not realistic, and that's not the effect we want, especially in a cinematic or an animation. We want that cloth, whether it's a long cape or a dress on a girl or whatever, like this guy, just these cloth strips, we want that to be able to bunch up on the floor and drag behind him when he's moving. So there is a setting for that, and let's go ahead and go in that. We'll click on Severog, and over here to the right in our details tab, we need to scroll down to underneath materials, under the clothing section. If you don't want to scroll through that, sometimes it's hard to find if the advanced tab isn't open, so just go into your search bar here and just type in cloth, and that'll bring up the clothing section for you. Now, this is your checkbox for happiness. So make a note, write this down, make a bookmark in the video. But this is where you want to remember, collide with environment. This setting right here is what's going to make it to where that cloth is going to bunch up on the floor or other objects. So go ahead and select that. It's not on by default. Collide with environment after your character is selected. And now let's go to play. Let's make sure we have simulate. I don't want to be in the game mode. Click play. And now click on our character so we get the move tool. And now as I click off that to where we can see. Now you can see his cloth is bunching up here. Lift him up, bring him down. See how it's moving along the floor now? Select the sky there. Beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. This is what we want.